Hey guys, welcome back to our episode of Boogie Time.
The first thing you do is pop the fucking...
Yeah, alright, this is my friend Roy.
Hello.
I mentioned him in another video. Today we are having the, sorry, it's pretty dark out, but the Turkish blend Jade Camels. Oh, there you go. What? What?
We start the review.
Why?
Why do I just like sit like next to the campfire?
Because we don't have anything to stand the phone up on.
Just move the table.
I'm not moving this whole big ass thing.
Why?
This thing is like 50 pounds.
Yeah, so are you, and you move yourself around a bit. Ah, it's making noises.
Okay, fuck it. Alright. Back to what I was saying, the Camel Turkish Jades. Very cool pack design. I've only had one of these. So taking a cigarette out, it says Turkish Jade on the filter. There, right there, with the green band. Very cool looking filter, like diamonds all over it. Here you are. Blended the tobacco. The rich, fine tobacco is like a light color. Perforations on the filter, there is no lines of perforation.
Is there really no line?
No.
It's sort of like it's sort of weird because the pattern on the filter. I don't know if you can see that.
It's like a whole bunch of diamonds.
There's a lot of diamonds on the filter, and they have their own little lines going across, so it's really hard to see this line of
If there are,
perforation.
they are so tiny you can't even see them.
No, I don't think there is.
Do a dry pop. What I'm tasting is a bit of menthol and a bit of that Turkish blend, grade A tobacco.
I'm sort of like tasting it.
The paper, a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know.
God damn it! Someone's trying to call us.
That's murky.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. I'm not gonna pick this up. I'll call him back after this review. Okay, so basically, let's get these a light.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm waiting for the call to go away to make sure this thing's still recording. 1 second. Okay, good. Alright. The first one I had, it was a bit rough on my throat. But it's a lot stronger than I was expecting. He says, yo bro.
These a bit odd.
Yeah.
They have a menthol flavor, and you can really taste it, but it's sort of a different kind of menthol from other cigarettes.
Yeah, I can't, it's not peppermint, not spearmint, it's just... I really can't tell. All I know is it is a menthol taste, but it's slightly different than like your typical menthol cigarette, like a Newport or something.
Yeah, it's very different. These are generally all the Turkish blends are rated very well among people because they are quite different. We've had the other variants.
Yeah, we had the reds, golds. We haven't tried the silvers because those are ultralights, and we're not big on ultralights.
But
you got your cherry huge.
yeah, mine's pretty big.
Yeah. Oh, it looks blue when you put it up to the camera.
Ooh. But yeah, they burn pretty well too. They don't. The paper, the lining of the paper burns pretty well with tobacco, which is why it forms.
Yeah,
a
there's
nice
no
cherry.
overlapping or whatever.
It forms a nice cherry,
Yeah.
which indicates that the tobacco is burning with the paper very well.
Yeah. Like every Parliament I've had, like the paper stopped burning, but the tobacco kept burning.
Yeah.
But a bit like if you take a long drag, there's a bit of a gritty taste or like a gritty feeling in the back of your throat, but it's nothing too detrimental to ruin the experience.
Wow, that's impressive. When you flick it, some of the ash is still embered.
Yeah.
It also says Turkish blend on the paper. I don't know if you can see that, but
Yeah, it says
there it is.
Turkish. It actually says Turkish Jade.
Oh yeah, okay. It
Yeah.
specifies
Yeah.
the cigarette.
The one thing I don't like about American spirits, like, are they all look the same. Like, no matter if you get the purple, blue, green, yellow pack, they all look the same. Even the lights. Actually, the lights just have white filters, but I don't like how they all look the same. There's no variety, and I also just don't like the taste of them in general. They last too long.
Yeah, they last too long and they don't hit very well.
Yeah, you gotta really roll the filter. They're like a Cheyenne.
These hit very well.
Yeah, very, very mushy. Actually, that's a pretty. It's kind of a denser filter.
Yeah, it gets pretty squishy because it collects quite a bit. Because the cigarette itself is pretty dense. When you feel the cigarette itself, it's pretty dense tobacco mixture.
Yeah.
And which leads to the good rip, but the filter also gets pretty dense because it's collecting a lot. If you smoke these filterless,
Oh my God.
I pray for you.
I really do. That would be insane. But very. Surprisingly, I'm almost getting a nicotine buzz off of these.
Yeah, they're very different, which will lead to nicotine buzz. The other great thing about these is they don't burn your lips when they get short because of the filter being so dense.
Yeah. Honestly, I noticed that with the reds. The reds have a very, very squishy filter, and I can't smoke it like past whatever he's at.
Yeah, even when you get up to this part, it does sort of tickle a bit, but it doesn't really burn.
Yeah.
Which is nice. You can smoke them all the way if you're into smoking them all the way down.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people smoke some of the filter, which is pointless.
The other thing you'll notice is the paper actually slides down a bit if you really keep hitting it. I don't know if you can see that, but the end of the cigarette,
Yeah,
the
it
paper
looks.
sort of slides out of the cigarette a bit.
I don't know if that's a quality issue or whatever. It's starting to look like a parliament.
The paper sort of separates from the filter a bit as
Yeah.
the filter shrinks.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Actually, these are the only cigarettes I've ever seen do that. All the other Camels, even actually every Camel I've ever had, the filter shrinks. The body of these are huge.
Camel generally has a good reputation because they have such a wide variety, and they have the wides to harsh. They have these which are go from harsh to menthol harsh.
These are definitely very harsh, but they're nice.
They have the menthol as well though. The golds are just harsh and it's just cut tobacco flavor.
And then I don't know what the silvers are. I don't. If I ever feel like buying a pack of those, I will.
Yeah, I would rate these pretty high. These would be a kind of cigarette that you would smoke to smoke it. Like it's not. I wouldn't buy this pack to just carry around on like a smoke break. I would get these because I want them. They're pretty distinct.
Yeah.
These are the kinds of cigarettes where you can go. These are the kind of cigarettes where you can go. You know, I want some Jades. I want
some of that domestic blend.
But then, yeah, very unique.
Yeah. All right, so that's out. I would rate these. What would you give it?
I would rate them pretty high. I would rate them about 7.5.
I'd probably give about the same. I just wish there wasn't that awkward kind of gritty taste when you drag it too hard. I honestly prefer the white of these, the menthols, because they're more extreme menthol but lighter tobacco taste. And I found out that the same thing with Capris. The lighter menthols are heavier menthol, lighter tobacco, and I prefer the blue Capris. But 7.5 out of 10 for the Camel Jade Turkish blend. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next bogey time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.